Namaste, Samaste. Let us pray and bow to our beloved Gurudev, beloved Sri Guruji, all masters of the lineage, and all masters of all religions of all times and places. Let us bow to each other, remembering the divine presence within. Friends, the world is still struggling, fighting against COVID-19. Let us pray to God and Gurus to give us strength, vitality, courage, resources, will, determination to fight as honest warriors. I bow to all such warriors of the world. Today, we are to discuss on the fourth component of Yama, Asteya. In simpler words, Asteya is non-stealing. If we can understand stealing properly, then our understanding of Asteya, non-stealing, will be beautiful. Friends, let's go back to the days, the dawn of the civilization, when we were free of all anxieties and worries. There is no scope of the state, taxation, administration, judicial administration. There is no scope for banking, no scope for saving, what to talk of stealing. The entire need of the human being was being supplied by the nature free of cost. But only one condition, respecting the nature. But with the growth of the civilization, our system has become sophisticated to what we call civilization, civilized way of living, civilized way of statecraft, taxation, business, banking, and whatnot. And the more we grow, the more we have become very greedy. We have failed to bring about a balance between greed and the needs. That is why the urge, the passion for stealing is growing. If you look to the world, look to the societies, you'll find significantly in India also, a vast majority of the people, those are educated even, they are easily amenable to low thoughts, greedy thoughts, and committed to stealing. Friends, if you look to those birds, those who fly in the blue sky, they do never care for the tomorrow. They never worry for the past. No lamentation. They live on the present, for the present. No banking balance, no shaving, no scope for stealing. Of course, jokingly I can say, the tiger is a little bit unlike that of the lion, the king of the forest. He doesn't ordinarily give away the surplus of its booty to the other lower animals, like jackals, fox, and wolves. He loves to preserve it. Shaving, a kind of stealing. Shaving for the tiger is a kind of stealing. Let us examine, how do we steal? Stealing through the eyes, stealing through the ears, stealing through the heart, and finally the crude form, stealing through the hands. I'm reminded of a situation. A girl has just passed MA in first class division in subject psychology. She, along with some of her friends, have visited a house where she saw a double-decker freezer. And in her house, that was not available. When the child came back to her home, her mother found the countenance of the child is full with some kind of anxiety, some kind of passion of want. The mother asked, "What has happened to you?" When the child said it, that we don't have a double-decker freezer. The mother said, "Why are you so much interested to steal away the property of others? Have contentment. You have read and passed in a golden color psychology in post-graduation. What kind of psychology? Can't you make your mind free of these unnecessary thoughts? We should be happy with whatever our father earns and make things available to us." The child was pacified, stealing through the years. Stealing through the years. I hear, oh, in that country something is available. Oh, in that state something is available. In that city something is available, which is not available in our village or in our nearest city. A kind of passion for collecting at any cost develops. This is a kind of a subtler form of stealing. You may say, is advertisement, is the system of advertisement, is it creating this sense of envy, sense of competition? I would not comment on that. Each one of us free to find out where the lapses are there. Yes, I admit, the very purpose of the advertisement is to create a sense of competition among the rivals and to impress upon the people, I'm in the market for better sale of their products. But stealing is dangerous. Our ancestors could understand that if the stealing will continue, there will be no happiness in the society. My possessions may be taken away by others. My property may be taken away by others. Remember that day, the day of the human society when you declared free. Remember that day when the human civilization did hoist a flag of mine and thine. A group of people cleared a patch of woods, earmarked it, and raised a flag. This is mine, and that is thine. From this concept started the process of competition. There lies the problem. You look to answer India, you look to the present India, even rural agricultural fields. Everybody's land and property is not encircled by fences. Simply an earmarking is there. If I grow sugarcane there, others cannot take it. Others need not take it away. If another is raising a crop of say cabbage, cauliflower, nobody will venture to get from that garden and carry away the products, the harvest. Common understanding. I will respect your possession. I will never intrude into that field of your possession. I will never steal. Because the niyama, the second component of the niyama, following Saucha is Santosha, contentment. One, the pillar of the society, the second pillar of the society, contentment is strong. Asteya will be there. Stealing will not be there. We also steal through our heart. Think of my friend, please. Heart is the springboard of greed and grief, pride and envy, and many other things. This is the springboard. Heart is creating a situation. Mind is giving the design. Then we go for stealing. There are many subtler forms of stealing. I'm giving an example. Borrowing the ideas, good ideas, reading good books of various authors, poets, and philosophers with acknowledgement is a sensible and civilized manner of incorporating such golden ideas to your life, to your expression, to your writing, your speech, and the like. But when you take away the ideas and do not express gratitude, what to talk of the acknowledgement, then that is stealing, plagiarism. In literature, it is stealing. Remember, my friends, Sri Gurudev used to say, Vedas, Upanishads, Bible, Quran, Tripitak, Guru Granth, and all the holy books, wherever they are, they belong to the mankind. No section of the people, no section of the priest, no section of philosophers can claim any kind of monopolistic right over them. No copyright. There are universal ideas. But personal ideas, personal thoughts of great authors, great philosophers should not be taken away without an acknowledgement. Stealing through the heart. Sense organs, under the captaincy of mind, no doubt, encourage us for stealing. The crudest form of stealing is accomplished by the two hands. Steal it. Bank robbery, house robbery, shop robbery. All these things come under visible form of stealing done by the hands. Either by one person or through hired persons. Stealing through hands. I remember a story. Two brothers, two great rishis. They were two great rishis. One day the younger brother rishi visited the elder brother, the hermitage of the great rishi. At the time of his arrival, the elder brother was not there. But he was very hungry. He felt, this is my brother's ashram. Let me have some fruits. He plucked some fruits and ate, pacified the hunger. The greatest monk, after completing morning ablutions on the river bay, came and found a different situation, different vibrations. Somebody has stolen something in the ashram. Something has been violated. He saw that stamp of violation in the countenance, the face of his younger brother. What made you to steal? What made you to destroy your merit that you have accrued through so many years of penance, my young friend, what has happened to you? I have not stolen anything. You have. Think, contemplate, and answer. Still, he could not. The elder brother told, my loving friend, did you not pluck fruits without my permission? Did you not eat those fruits without my permission? He was ashamed. He gave a lame excuse. I was hungry. To pacify my hunger, I had to pluck these fruits. Excuse me. I am not the Dandadhari. I am not the judicial magistrate. At that time, monarchy was in rule. Monarch was upholding the three functions of the state: lawmaking, law implementing, and law adjudicating. Go to Dandadhari, the king. Seek punishment commensurate with your crime. He had to go. In the open court, Darbar, he appealed to the monarch. This has happened in my life. I beg, kindly give me administrative and judicial punishment to me. You have already confessed for also a minor crime. I simply just give a bharchana, a little bit of scolding. You are free, go. Nothing of the sort, my your excellency. You have to decree a kind of corporal punishment. When he insisted upon that, the king said, let the two hands that were used for stealing the fruits from the ashram, his elder brother, be chopped off. And that was done. Blood falling down drop by drop from his two arms. And he's marching back to the ashram. Ashram is elder brother. Elder brother standing at the gate and received him. I'm very happy, my younger brother. Go and have a dip in the stream and come. He went to the stream. By the power of his penance, when he had a holy dip in the stream, his repentance was complete and successful. He got back the two hands. Stealing. We, the ordinary people, are not as good as these two brothers, but still, stealing can be controlled as much as possible. To take away something without the permission of the mother, permission of the father, permission of the guru is also stealing. Crudest form of stealing is done by the two hands. In sophisticated cities and metropolis, because of the CC camera, in the market, in the malls, in the restaurants, favor is limited. But put the law of Yama, Asteya, or that CCTV camera in your heart. Neither me, nor you, nor anyone, anywhere can commit stealing. There lies the usefulness, the efficacy, the impact of Yama, significantly Asteya. I feel very much compelled to quote one verse from Gita. During a very beautiful course of residential Brahmacharya training course at Hariharananda Gurukulam, Balighai, Puri, Sri Guruji was teaching us Gita. Asa pasa satir baddha kamat krodha parayana Yante kama bhogartham anyayena artha sanchayan. Artha sanchayan. He was explaining on this. Because of the passion of the desire, because the pressure of unnecessary thoughts to acquire, we get restless to commit stealing. And to commit stealing in various ways. Acquiring money, acquiring wealth, acquiring property states without the support of law is stealing. Everybody knows. I need not name the bank. There are some banks in the world who encourage friends to save money, black money in such institutions. I'm told, some economist said, I cannot quote him, that around 400,000 crores of Indian rupee they sail into such banks every annum. Black money. I remember a story. It's a story. It's not history. Because some moral stories can help the children, help the youth, help the parents, help the adults to remake their life, to prepare their personality, reconstitute their character. Such a beautiful story. One day, rich man said, call my attorney, call my chartered accountant. Both of them came. I want to save money for the 9th generations. 2nd generation, this much wealth. 3rd, like this. Both these two advisors smiled at him. Attorney said, hello, Mr. Rich Man. Can you tell me the name of your grandfather? Yes. Can you grant the father of your grandfather? Father of your great-grandfather? No, I cannot. That means you being the 4th generation of your great-grandfather and his father, you have no sense of understanding him. You can't remember him, but still you have to bank upon his savings. It's thievery. It's robbery. Why should you save for them? They should grow on their own merit. They want to grow on their strength, their enterprise. Keeping money this way will inspire other men in the society to steal and acquire. From economic point of idealism, from the point of view of economic idealism, from the point of view of social idealism, Mr. Rich Man abandoned such idea of saving money for your 7th, 8th, and 9th generation. And like that. Kama and Krodha. These two also foment this desire to acquire more, either honesty or with dishonesty. Men become frustrated when their desires are not fulfilled. Any desire based on untruth, should not be pursued. Every man and woman is free to have a desire. Every man and woman has freedom to pursue economic enterprise, should grow, earn and grow, but not to acquire black money. One is very careful about earning, about saving, about spending. Laws of the nation and law of the country, they have certain criteria. And every man can also build up supplementary criteria to this kind of saving, this kind of spending. Unless that is done, each one of us will be committing stealing with our knowledge or without our knowledge. Friends, in the ancient days, snatching away others' kingdom, others' queen, others' chest of treasury, others' slaves, others' territory was a common thing. Pages of ancient history has recorded such kind of things of the monarchs, royalties. But today, the entire world is embraced with democratic ideas, constitutional ideas. Serving others has become the motto of the human beings, mankind today. So we should rise up to the occasion and evolve better ideas, better thoughts to establish a society, a state based on the higher principles of Asteya, the non-stealing. A chapter of greed and grief has been opened up following the days of the Industrial Revolution. I am not blaming Industrial Revolution. Hats off to that. It is this Industrial Revolution that has brought about a civilization where men and women, they get more comforts, more conveniences. Had there been no Industrial Revolution, men and women must have been moving on the earth with their deer skin clothing. No hospital, no industry, no good universities, nothing could have been done. No tourism, nothing. But the point, have we misused the benefits of Industrial Revolution? We have to question it. To take away the surplus wealth of the people, the minimum surplus wealth of the people is stealing. Taxing too much. The business of a cruel king is stealing. I remember after the independence was granted to India, with the independence, the government of India, 500 and plus small kingdoms were granted freedom. Because of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, they were asked to integrate themselves, their territories, with the Republic of India. So to grant a privy purse to them for their sacrifice, a calculus was created that calculating the last 3 years' income, privy purse will be granted. There is a small state in Odisha, kingdom of Bamunda. The king could not sign. The king could not sign the treaty of accession because for the last 3 years, he had not taxed people because there was a drought. Government of Odisha had to give him a special privy purse. Point here is to understand the government should be also compassionate. Men and women must be compassionate. Business houses must be compassionate. Sadhavas, then alone, Asteya, with its firm understanding and firm activity, can be followed in my home, in my homeland, and elsewhere. Asteya is the most eminent pillar of Ramarajya. Eternal joy, peace can be garnered where there is asteya, non-stealing. Thank you, my friends. God bless you all.